When the family started their journey, there was nobody that was seen in the Sereno. Hello everyone, welcome back to another segment. Into this episode, let's dive into the Brazil family. In the beginning of life, when everything is rough, you will not find one person, not even one for hate or not even one for help. Maybe they might be, behind the scene, but there's no how, they will come out or they will be behind the scene without being pictured, being taken, or without reference being taken, at least maybe for tries or for 4 times. Well, into the package, you can see that Rose family has been, on the side here, and they have actually completed their gigantic mansion. Yes, through the hate and support of each other. Yes, I called it the support of hate of each other. The both couples, work so hard and they work rigorously and they work day in, day out, to ensure that they were able to complete the building. Well, they did not complete it on their own. It was being headed, but notwithstanding before then where everything was rough, there wasn't the brethren. Yes, that is why we are calling this video is actually to encourage those, when you have brothers or you have someone, that start from scratch, ensure you be with them, not when, they've blowed, not when, they've become a public figure that you start, showing forth to show that you want to aid or to show that you want to help. If you had somebody, ensure that you also be in their, storyline, help them in one way or the other, assist them in one way or the other. For the father, the family, Chinese family often lives together. They often share common interests together, and they also should share common things together. And that has been the attribute of a African lady. She's the lover of people. She's a lover of persons, and she's a social type. She doesn't hold things to be this is my own, my own. She doesn't hold things. She's a type, that just wants everybody. You should come and enjoy. Yes, the party is on. Come and eat. Come and enjoy yourself. That is the kind of person she is. She's not the type, she's not a greedy type. In quotes, she's just a generous woman, and that fits her in the Chinese environment. The Chinese culture and tradition. Just as we check in our recent video, he talks about helping and also aiding people. They love giving, they love sharing things, and they love even welcoming and inviting visitors and giving aid to the poor. If you not, you realize that actually Rose's husband, brothers, brethren, they've been helping doing, they've been together with them in the family, and has been like, oh, where are they? Where have they been? Haven't they? They're supposed to have been, being in the family. They're supposed to be there, or it doesn't mean there wasn't space a lot for them, to have or rest their head. Or if there's no space, at least once in a day or twice or thrice, at least they should, visit or stay. But just recently during the building construction, that was when they start surfacing, and then we start noticing and knowing more about the Rose brothers and husband brother and all of them. And you can see in this for the past times, they've been up in that particular building, the whole building in which Rose and her husband, you can see they're actually doing the chef work. They are all chef, yes. But if they have surfaced, maybe say in the beginning, it would have been more like a more, something that, would be like less. So many people are so concerned that where are they? Where have they been? So I think it's a call to note that when people are actually starting from the beginning or from the state of the scratch, if you need any help, if you want to give them help, aid, support, you should do that. Not when they've blown up, not when they've become relevant to society, not when they've become more buoyant, that the aid will start coming and someone like, I want to help you do this, I want to help you do that, I want to help you do this, I want to help you. There will be kind of a plenty here then, but at the beginning there wasn't much aid or much help. Let me call it much help. Well, I think it's a call to note, and I think that to be clarified for those who are on that ground, where you can see there that the African lady always being support with her husband and also being a lover person. She actually doesn't, she doesn't feel that, and she's not much concerned about this family coming in and coming to share much or being in the family or trying to they're occupying. Yes, I call it occupying. They're actually occupying the home for now. But notwithstanding, the African lady being understanding, I think she was able to manage and settle. But as you can see here, the husband, being understanding, and also they were together. One thing about the Chinese culture and tradition, they actually do things together. But I think there's a room for each and every one of them not to make the other person to feel inconvenienced. Yes, someone was we have a comment which someone was saying that someone came here and was saying that they actually were making the family or making Rose and her husband inconvenient or uncomfortable to stay because the place will be so dark, the family problem and family, wahalas. The guy called it, she said family wahala we also sprang forth. Well, I think yes, it's true in every home, in every family. It seems it's family. There's usually or wants to be a family wahala. That is why he's very good, space should be given and respect should be granted accordingly. As you can see, the family actually the brethren they are staying here in the whole house, they're occupying the whole house, while Rose and her husband are actually staying in the mansion. This is their own mansion, so it shouldn't be occupied or it shouldn't be carried away or taken by any strange person. I call them strange person because they weren't there when these things have been started. They weren't there, so they should allow the family to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Yes, the day in, the day out suffering, the day in, the day out, all of it, they should allow the family to enjoy the fruits of the labor. Some will categorize it as being greed, and some will categorize it as being proud. Whatever name they might call it, at the beginning they did not call it proud. They did not tag it as being pride. But when it comes to, when they want to relax their head and when, their creator have answered them and they want to relax their head, that is when somebody will just sprang up from nowhere and say they are being proud. The humbleness, the serenity, the transparency, and also the beauty of an African culture and a life being, well nurtured and well being trained. She cannot, fall into such a thought or such a hand. She knows how to give. If she doesn't know how to give, that is where the problem will incur, or that is where the problem will start. But she knows how to give, and her husband knows how to share and also give. So that makes the problem more like a kind of non-problem. But notwithstanding, such thanks, much thanks to the husband, for understanding. Sometimes the brother wants to push forth, but he knows that there's a boundary, there's a limitation. Respect to his wife and respect to his own, home and respect to his own enclosure matters a lot, and that he takes note and also guide his wife, and that makes his wife more secured in his hand, and she felt more relaxed in the country or in the state of the Chinese environment. Alright, this is where I'll be wrapping up today's episode. I hope you're enlightened onto this package. Please do stay tuned and stay blessed, and always remember, lovelies, stay cool for now. Bye for now.